Hey Astros fans, welcome to today's edition of Extra Innings, the Astros Fans UK next day recap on the Astros ball games. Game 152, Astros 6, Rangers 5. Let's get straight into the key talking points from a massive agonisingly tense victory to win the series inside 2 games at home with 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, leading off Blubaugh. AJB was brilliant over 3 innings and a 2-hit shutout outing to start the game, dominating the Rangers with 7 strikeouts. The standout quality from Bluebaugh's recent appearances is the substantial degree of composure he is showing on the mound now. Add in a dangerous fastball and some genuinely nasty stuff, and I believe that Blubaugh is going to be a very, very good starting pitcher for us next year. He's doing a superb job. Up second, Jeremy Pena. JP3 was the spark plug that ignited our offensive efforts here, which ultimately would be responsible for us winning the game. Pena picked up 3 hits, the first of those a leadoff single in the bottom of the first to get us up and running, scored 2 runs, drew a walk and took a hit by pitch in what was a busy game for him, in addition to his role as the integral cog of our infield with key plays at shortstop as ever. Up third, Bryan Abreu. El Missile Relampico was tasked with a 4-out save following an alarming bullpen collapse in the 8th, and though Abreu certainly wasn't at his best, allowing a run to score in the 8th to make it 6-5, just barely escaping that inning, and then facing a nerve-shredding 2-man jam in the 9th inning, the only thing that matters is that he did get through it. It wasn't an easy watch though, at all. Let's break the rules. Up fourth, Jose Altuve. The little boss put together a varied and very important night at the plate. He gave us the lead in the first on a sac fly, laid down a sac bunt in the third that eventually allowed a run to score to make it 2-0, and then drove in a run with a pulled RBI base hit to left to make it 6-0 in the fourth, with the kind of clutch wrist bat that has evaded Altuve for the large majority of this season. He might just be heating up here. Up fifth, Jesus Sanchez. It was a second straight productive game for Jesus, as his 4th inning 2 RBI drive up the middle to right centre field was a huge part of our big 4-run rally. Let's hope Sanchez is now able to put that slump firmly in the rearview mirror. Up 6th, Jaden Murray. What a fine Murray is looking like. He pitched a superb 1-2-3 7th inning here, and the key will be keeping him healthy with him having come back from a lengthy injury last year. He looks electric. Up 7th, Yana Diaz. It was Yana's RBI double in the 4th that drove in the first of our 4 runs, and it's a real positive that his at-bats are looking so much better now than they were earlier in the season. Up 8th, Carlos Correa. Correa provided an effective double act with Pena at the top of the lineup, twice following up his hits with one of his own. In the absence of Yordan Alvarez, this would be a really good habit for us to develop. 3 down, first out, Enyel De Los Santos. The game looked totally safe at 6-1 with 2 outs in the top of the 8th, but after giving up an unfortunate walk with a borderline pitch or 2, EDLS fell to pieces, giving up a 2-run homer and later an RBI double to leave the game hanging in the balance at 6-4. De Los Santos has had a good start to his time as an Astro, but this really wasn't, and ran the risk of disaster. Second out, Zach Cole. In his first time playing in left field at Dykin Park, Cole made a misjudgment on a line drive on which his initial movement was forward when it should have been back, allowing the ball to sail over him for a hit when it should have been an out that would have helped rescue De Los Santos. A learning experience here for sure. Third out, home plate umpire Corey Blazer. In stark contrast to an excellent umpiring display from Alex Tosi the night before with only 3 missed calls all game, Blazer had a dreadful game here. A couple of extra points to finish on, winning when it counts. This victory makes it 4 wins out of 5 and is just what we needed after having lost a run of series. And Silver Boot decider. The season series between us and the Rangers now stands tied at 6-6, with the victor of the series finale due to take both the Silver Boot and also the tiebreaker. With the win, we improved to 83-69 and remain half a game behind the Seattle Mariners in the AL West, but now 4 games ahead of the Rangers. That's it for today's Extra Innings, the next day recap. Let me know your takes on the win in the comments. Make sure you're following at AstrosFansUK on all platforms, and I'll catch you tomorrow for the next edition of Extra Innings. Go Stros!